All right, so it's Roosevelt Island Day, and I'm here at the Roosevelt Island Historical Society table, and we have a visitor here, Mary Blackwell, who's one of the original founders of Roosevelt Island when it was Blackwell's Island.
Well, yes, actually, Blackwell Island was in my family for 3 generations, and it started when my father, my natural father, George Manningham, received a patent for the island from the British shortly after they took over New York City. And it was called Hogg's Island at the time that the family took it over. And then my stepfather, who married my mother Bridget, after my father died, it then became Manning's Island for a very short period of time. And then I was married here to Robert Blackwell, and then it was named after my husband when he received it after my stepfather died. And then stayed in my family for approximately 3 generations. And unfortunately, we've had some bad history as far as our family and the city of New York. My son was the captain of the New York Revolutionary Unit that lost to the British. And so he left New York and then left the island to his 2 sons, Jacob and James. Jacob and James built this house in approximately 1783, and they still suffered some financial difficulties with the family being associated with the difficulties during the Revolutionary War. And so in approximately 1823, they sold the island and the house and the items on it to the city of New York, that then named the island Welfare Island and built prisons and hospitals and places where they wanted to exclude people or get people away from the general population. If you have ever had the chance to watch a movie that I heard about in the future called Gangs of New York, Leo DiCaprio leaves a prison that was here on my island and goes back to the 5 points, but that has a really small capture of the prison that was here. And then much later after it was part of this city, there was an insane asylum that one of the first women investigative news reporters wrote about. She used the nom de plume Nellie Bly, and she wrote about her experience in the insane asylum on Roosevelt Island, which is now Roosevelt Island, but then was Welfare Island.
Well, thank you for that review. Please ask a question.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt what you're doing. Oh, so I missed some of that, and I'm very new to the island. So it used to be called Welfare Island, and prior to that name, so tell me.
It was called Blackwell.
It was called Blackwell Island, and at that time, who was
3 generations of my family owned the island.
Actually, oh, I thought you were maybe staging.
No, I am.
You're the actual.
I'm just acting. Yes, I am.
I was going to say.
I'm not really Mary Blackwell.